let's do some meal prepping. We are going to make some lemon chicken and green beans for lunch prep. And then we also are going to make some lentils in my Instant Pot, some turmeric shots, and chop up some vegetables. So let's get started. We are going to marinate some chicken first. So I'm just going to add some lemon juice. Maybe. This is a really hard lemon. Okay. Wow. And juicy. Some pepper. Really the only thing I'm going to measure is the baking soda because I've not used this recipe before, and with the baking soda I'm just going to follow directions this time. Watch me make a big mess. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, okay. The lemon and baking soda is fizzing and it's going to help tenderize the chicken. I get it now. So I did salt, pepper, garlic, more garlic. We like garlic. Some olive oil, it said. So spray some olive oil in there. I love this thing. This is so great. You can put any oil you want and spray it instead of drizzling it. This is paprika. Okay, now I'm going to get the chicken, but I'm going to move all this first. Use that again. All right. Glove up. If I can help it, I try not to touch chicken. It helps with cleanup. I can wash my hands a little bit easier if it's just me. Okay, so I have my chicken that has been thawing. Some chicken breast. I got about 2 pounds here. So okay. We're just going to chop this up. And 2 bite size. I'm curious to see how long all this prep takes. I'm hoping less than 2 hours, but we will see. I did already make cottage cheese, my protein buns this morning because they were for breakfast. So I got up early and went ahead and did those. Otherwise, we'd be making those too. I'll make those another time. So right now I'm just slicing the chicken into pieces, and then I take those pieces and cut them into about inch size, I'd say. All right, that's the last little bit. Finish putting this away. All right, I'm going to stick this in the oven, clean this up, sanitize it, and then we'll be back for the other things. We're going to get started while this is tenderizing. All right, next on our list, while the chicken is tenderizing, we are going to be starting some lentils in the Instant Pot. I already have a cup of lentils that have been rinsed, and look through for rocks. Yes, Sometimes there's rocks in the lentils. I'm going to add 2 bay leaves. I like flavor. And I just used green lentils, that's what I had. And then 1 cup and 3/4 of water. And then I'm just going to set the lid on it and cook it for, let it pressurize for like 10 minutes and then it'll be done. So while this is cooking, we're going to move on to chopped vegetables and turmeric shots. Okay, for the turmeric shots, we're going to peel 2 oranges. I already have one started. Get this other one peeled. You know, I never have looked it up, but why some oranges have super thick peels and some have super thin peels, but both of these are excellent. Juicy and sweet. Yes, I had to try it. Oranges are my personal favorite fruit. All right. Two oranges. Yes, I just stick them in the blender. And then a lemon juice. Ooh. Sticky, sticky. And then fresh ginger. I love fresh ginger. You just shave off, peel off. Its skin, guess that's what you call it. And then I do about like a tablespoon chunk right in there. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. 2 teaspoons of ground turmeric. And this, we drink this every day for, it helps with immunity, sick flu season, you know. This helps with immunity during flu season and just sickness altogether. Some black pepper, which activates the turmeric because of, turmeric has this word that I can't think of at the moment. That's okay. Anyway, the black pepper activates it. Now I just fill this up with water, 1 cup. Okay. And then we just blend it till smooth. Oh. There we go. Okay, wash this, hold on. Okay, got this. Okay, mesh strainer, my Pyrex, and I like to strain it. I don't like it super thick. Oh. Ah. I don't like it chunky, I should say. Almost. I got new lids, and the new lids like to really get tight on these. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Mesh strainer, turmeric shot, and this just strains out the chunks. Pulp. If you want to leave the pulp, you can. Alright, while that is straining, I give it a little help here every once in a while. We will cut up the vegetables. And peel the vegetables. Sometimes I don't mind the carrot peel, sometimes I do. Today I mind it. Sounds like the Instant Pot is pressurized, so once it's pressurized, the lentils should only take 10 minutes. I love using the Instant Pot for rice and a lot of things because it takes hardly any time, and you can just put it all in there and not have to think about it. Right. And the vegetables are just for snacks, so I'm just chopping them up, knowing what kind of style we like to eat our veggies in. Carrots, I do like carrot stick style. Veggies, pre-chopped up veggies are a lifesaver when you are super hungry and you're getting dinner ready or a meal ready. You can just snack on some vegetables already made. Don't have to think about it. All right. And cucumbers, I think I'm also going to do strips. I've been doing circles lately, but I want a new shape for my cucumbers this week. So I too will do sticks. See? Cucumber stick. Trying to get these both to fit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Back to this. Okay. Just mix it up a little bit. All right, I'm going to clean up this mess, let this strain a little bit, and I'll be right back with putting the chicken in the oven. Okay, the turmeric shot has been strained, so now I just have a empty barbecue sauce bottle once. I just pour in here, and I keep this in my fridge all week long. We have about an ounce every morning. And then I make it fresh again next week. So this is going to go in the fridge. And now we're going to get started on the chicken. Okay. Pan. I already preheated the oven. This has been marinating for like 15 minutes. I'm just going to open it up and dump it on my pan. Cool. Grab a spatula. Okay, some of these got a little more seasoned than the others. Note to self next time. Chicken first, then seasoning. Okay, just spreading these out. Smells good. All right, we got the chicken on the pan. We're going to place it in the oven for probably 30 minutes. I'm going to sanitize and clean this again. I'll be right back. Okay, let's make some creamies while the chicken finishes up. Yes, I need all of these milks. I forgot a cup. Measuring cup. Okay, I'm going to do a coconut almond milk Chippewa Ghost, and then a Fairlife almond milk banana protein. So we will do the Ghost one first. I'll probably just do this. Ew. I'm testing out milks, that's why there's so many milks. Seeing which one has the best texture, fattiness, creaminess. Most likely it's going to be the dairy cow's milk, but still give some things a try. All right, Ghost. This Chippewa protein powder is delicious. I do 2 scoops because this Creami is usually 2 servings. Same with the banana. And this really does taste like banana cream. Do 2 scoops in it as well. Each serving has a full scoop of protein powder. Right. Just mix it up really, really well. Number 1 is done. And 2. Okay, these will go into the freezer for at least 24 hours before we eat them, or until we get to pull them out and eat them for dessert. So clean up again, and then we're going to start prepping some containers. The chicken is finishing up, so we're going to go ahead and start prepping our containers. I have lentils, white rice, cauliflower rice, green beans, and I have my little note that tells me what I am measuring out. So, and this is frozen green beans. They'll thaw out in the fridge and we'll heat up just fine. I'm just trying to decide. I think rice and rice go together, so we'll do our rice. Yeah. And then I'm doing a 1/4 cup of basmati rice and then a whole cup of cauliflower rice. Hopefully this all fits. Because we still have chicken to put in here too. Okay, we're just going to I love these meal prep containers, but sometimes with all the food that goes into it, you gotta figure out what the best way to put all the food in. So instead, all the rice, cauliflower, and basmati is going to go in this giant container because it fits. It fits. And just maybe the chicken will fit on top of that. All right, as we were. Let's move this over here. You could totally do all cauliflower or all regular rice. I like cauliflower rice, so that's why I add it. It's a super low calorie and it's a vegetable and it's very filling. Like, look at that. Look at all that. Very filling. Right. I do have another cauliflower rice. I do not make my own cauliflower rice. I have yet to try that. It's just so easy and extremely cheap to buy at the store. So that's one thing I feel like I'm not going to do. I'm going to have to buy more cauliflower rice to finish off these bowls, but that's fine. We got 3. Okay. Did I put rice in this one? Yes. Okay. We're good. All right. So the cauliflower rice is in these. I am going to put, I made such a mess. Cauliflower rice is messy. I'll give it that. Okay. Back to what we were doing. I'm going to rinse this off. Okay. Now I got my lentils that we just steamed up Instapot. Put the lentils in this little area over here. Get the bay leaf out. All right, that is done too. Now we're going to measure out some green beans. Oh, that's our chicken. Hold on. Let's temp this chicken. It looks done. It smells good. Oh yeah. Definitely done. Perfect timing. All right. Green beans. I have a feeling that not all of this is going to fit. All right, we got 1. We still have to put the chicken in here. that one's done. So we have 3 bowls measured out. Move this around real quick and then we're going to weigh out our chicken. So we have 2 pounds of chicken here. I'm going to divide it into 4 meals, so that's half a pound each. Super easy. Ooh, smells good. Right, my last one. Perfect. Right. Sweet. Now I have 4 meals we just prepped. I'm going to add a little bit of sesame seed to the top and call it a day. Thank you for joining me again in my kitchen as we prepped for a couple days of lunches and we did some creamy, so some desserts. So yeah, I hope you had a fun time. I sure did, and I will catch you next time.